Alright. This isn't permanently where this is going to live, but there's a camera here now. It goes about 1 frame a second. Because it's an ancient Logitech one that I found. I have better webcams, and I also have the camcorder that I need to get properly set up. Part of the plan is, when I've got some time, I'm going to sort of strip out some of the mess in here and get this back to, what do you call it, like optimized for doing these sort of streams, because it's kind of a pain in the bum. I mean, I have to like move shit around every time. One of the things I want to do is get this stream computer racked up, moved into my rack, so then I can just have all of that like out off the table. So then the table is just for work. Because at the moment, half the table, almost like 3/5 are stream computer and monitor for that, and fucking then the rest is for the computer we're working on. So for today, we're gonna fix the mistake I made last time, it's been a little while, where I accidentally wiped Windows Me off of the hard drive. That was a very smart move of mine. So I have burnt a copy of the actual Windows ME disk, not that quick installer that I prefer to use, because the quick installer is missing stuff in general. Yeah, this camera, my hand is not there anymore. Hello. This is amazing. I need to find if there's a better driver or something. This is just a Logitech driver. How anyone use this, I don't know. Every time I move my hand down to the shot. What if we go very... No, as soon as it hits the edge. That's amazing. Is that maybe a setting I've got set wrong? New capture device 4. That's a bit better. Alright. If you couldn't tell, this was a very last minute choice. G'day, g'day. Just make sure there's nothing I need to pay attention to. No. Alright. So we're going to try and do this how you're supposed to do it through System Commander. OS Wizard. New installation. Windows. There's ME. Regular. We will give this more than 600 meg. Let's go with... Oh. Yeah. I wonder how it partitions it. Like, if it just goes and, like, creates a partition automatically, that'd be sick. And, like, doesn't break Windows 2000 or BeOS. Just remember, I think when we left it, I had video working in BeOS, but not sound. Sound will be a tricky one because this has a Sigmatel, whatever the hell sort of sound chip, and I heavily imagine BeOS doesn't have drivers for that. Maybe it does. I'll have to look into it, but what do you call it? For now, the BeOS is mainly just there because it's what partitioned the drive. And it seemed to do it alright. I am very curious as to what System Commander is actually doing. But what I'm hoping is that once we use the correct Windows ME disk, it's there because it's awesome. Sure. Yeah. What I'm hoping is that we shouldn't have as many problems with Windows ME as we were having, because this is the retail installation media, and the camera's frozen again, or I was holding it just out of range. Yeah, retail. You can tell by the way it's plain white and has no writing on the front of it. That's how they came from Microsoft. It's definitely not because my OEM media is currently with is now owned by Mr. David G. I do not own retail media anymore. I've got retail media for all the other pre-XP. Actually, I have XP in the box as well. I've got Home Edition and Professional. Hell knows why. I just burn discs every time anyway. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on, let me temporarily turn the camera off. You see the cool hard drive animation in the bottom left corner of the video. Oh God, what's it doing? I'm bringing the camera back. Okay. So we click OK. And now we wait for System Commander to tell us what to do. That will command the system. How's everyone going today, by the way? I've had a pretty chill day. I woke up at 4 this afternoon. This, in theory, is a bootable CD. It didn't boot fast enough. God damn it. Restart, you bitch. 4? Yeah, I was in sleeping. Had nothing else on today. Yesterday was sorting out the car and then doing some shopping. And then today was just sort of having a relaxing day. So I was like, stream today. Alright, so I think we want to boot from hard disk because we want to boot from inside System Commander. And no. Because System Commander does some weird stuff to hide the other partitions. Uh, most of the problem here is I don't know where this drive came from. I don't think it's any good. It doesn't read DVDs properly. I need to find my stash of disk drives. Boot from hard disk. God damn it. Just go select to switch things. No! I will make this work, I just don't know how. I don't want it to screw up the computer. Windows, ME, regular. Okay. Okay, we'll just choose boot from CD and make sure we pick the 15 gig partition. Listen, go, you can always do anything. I don't want to. System Commander should just work. Set up BeOS I think we want to install it on that C drive. So I think D is the Windows NT partition for... Yeah. C Windows. And then it just won't see BeOS, so it's fine. It'll be like, no, what's that? Alright. Now we want all the things. We absolutely want dial-up. Actually, unironically, yeah, kinda. And all the games. We don't need all the languages though. That's where I'll make a obviously Macromedia Shockwave. What's this? Oh yeah, we want AOL. Web TV? Mm-hmm. Yes. Computer name P3. Oh boy, she's Dvorak on typing. How am I looking? Yeah, just US. Auckland. Arkland? I thought it was done from another A. G'day. We're currently watching the bar go across. It's a running theme on this channel. We never play any games or anything, we just watch install bars go across. ASMR Windows installation. Oh god, that's probably actually not a completely stupid idea. I just get a lapel mic, put it next to the hard drive. Customer. I mean, one day, you see, like, I don't know, every version of Windows since about 7. And I mean, every version of Windows since 7, when you don't get supplier provided computers that are designed sort of optimally for the new versions of Windows. Yeah. Well and good that 8 and 8.1 work on touchscreen devices. Not many people had touchscreen devices. I sure didn't. And I sure installed Classic Shell every time I installed Windows 8. Still very funny that Windows RT is the only version of Windows 8 that got fucking a start menu. All because Microsoft didn't want to put 10 on it, because then they'd have to keep supporting it. That would be a fun video, actually, because I have Surface 2, the RT model, which has got like the Tegra 4 in it. I should figure out where that is, and the charger, and throw it in the bin. I mean, we should put the leaked Windows 10 beta on it, because apparently that has a pretty good x86 emulator in it. There's a community one. I used to be real into it back in the day. You could get a Winnet, like an x86 emulator, just run fucking nothing, but like you could get it. Some programs would run. Some end users have to resort to third-party apps for still functioning if Windows is irksome to use. Yeah, I think you'll find that group that demanded those features would have been marketing executive or some sort of manager who saw the iPad and went, "Fuck, we have to do that." Yeah, I don't know. I really didn't like the Windows 8 fucking start menu shit. Start screen. It got better, but that's like saying, you know, falling into a pool of fucking dog shit is worse than stepping in dog shit. It's still dog shit. You know, the fact that you could, by the end, get it to auto boot to desktop and, like, the fact that control panel was still usable, I respect looking back on it, because in 10 and 11, they keep fucking moving things out of control panel into that stupid fucking Windows settings app. Whoever designed that should be fired and shot, because it drives me insane. When you're like trying to find audio settings that you know are in the control panel that hasn't changed since Windows 95, so you know where to look for it, and you try to go to the control panel and it's like, "Oh no, you use the PC settings app," and you get to 11 and it's like, "Oh, it's not in control panel anymore, like at all." Even if you try and go the back way, no, you'll use the new one and you'll be happy. It's like, no, I won't. But Windows Me. At least it says Windows Me this time and not 98 Lite Enterprise. Look how laggy that is. Wow, my hand is not in the shot anymore. Oh, there we go. Oh, I could understand that to a degree. Say you're like traveling a lot for work, but you were employed by a New Zealand company. So then, like, say you actually primarily operate out of, I don't know, Australia. Say the east coast of Australia, so like Sydney or Melbourne. You'd probably want a different time zone based in what country your computer's locality is set to. The language one is a bit more like, surely you could like automatically select English, but like not all people in these countries maybe prefer English. I had a mate in high school. He lived in New Zealand, but his Windows was in Japanese because that's what he spoke at home. He got very shocked when I was able to figure out how to fix his computer for him without changing the language. He was like, "Can you read Japanese?" And I'm like, "No, I just know where the buttons are." And then the same on English Windows. The only problem is your keyboard's different to mine. Like when you work on a French keyboard and it's in QWERTZ or a ZERTY. I reckon it should maybe filter it a bit. Like if you pick because like, you know, take Australia. They got like 3 or 4 time zones. If you pick Australia as your country, maybe it could filter out like Europe and just have the Australian time zones and maybe a couple nearby. But they're just more work. I do appreciate though when Microsoft decide to do ain't broke, don't fix it, because too often it be ain't broke, we broke it. See previously my 5-minute rant just before about the Windows settings app that if anything was going to make me build a killdozer and go to Seattle, it's going to be that. Name. Company. None. Oh no! We have to... Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying is like, I appreciate... Oh, fuck off. I know I'm just saying more like... I I appreciate when Microsoft don't randomly change things, because when they do, they seem to get it wrong more than they get it right. But it's weird. They're both. I get your point, 100%. But I would hate for them to fuck it up, which they would most likely do, because Microsoft seems to not really know what they want to do nowadays. They can't make their mind up. No one write that down, by the way. Hate everything with an unproud of truth. Sometimes you just gotta be like that. I respect it. Don't want to go half-assed. Can't just slightly dislike. It's gotta be fucking hate. And honestly, more and more it gets justified. Not all the time, but it's like, man, why did they fuck that up? It's such an easy thing. It did not change. Some new changes are good. I, to this day, still think 10 is a bloody good operating system. And the only reason people back in... Because I remember when it came out and everyone started having to cry about it, was the telemetry stuff. Microsoft could have just not told you. You wouldn't have liked that even more. At least they told you they were spying on you. I'd prefer they didn't at all, but like, you know, it's one of those... If they're going to, I'd prefer they told me. But 10 was bloody good compared to 8. I much preferred 10. I switched like straight away, much to my detriment, because it was not super great right at the start. Like on build like 1511. That was or 1511, however you pronounce it. That was a bit rough. Especially because I'd been running insider builds before that. This was my own fault. But yeah, I was very happy when it came out, and it was just much more usable. 10 I think was a solid release from Microsoft, and I'm glad that they like have kept updating it up to now, like trying different things to like sort of fix shit. Because like 22H2 honestly is quite a good stable operating system. I prefer it over 11 at this point, because 11 is not at that stable point yet. Like, I can't open my desktop in File Explorer on my Windows 11 machine. It crashes Explorer, and I don't know why. I'm not even using Classic Shell on this machine. It's all stock. It annoys me to no end, because I'll be like, I've got my desktop icons turned off because my desktop's full of crap. And I like it looking somewhat tidy. But I can't actually get into the desktop, because if I try to go to the folder... Oh no, it's my user profile folder. Opening that in Explorer makes Explorer crash. But only sometimes. Most of the time, that is. Sometimes I'll open it and be like, oh, here you go. I don't know why. I haven't bothered trying to fix it, because it's just kind of like... Means at some point I should probably do a reinstall of Windows, but... Yeah. And I mean, honestly, it's all a moot point. It's all better than some of the alternatives. Mac OS. I have to use it for work from time to time, and because I do iOS app development alongside Android, and you need a Mac to compile it. Man, going from Windows, even Windows 11, to Mac OS, sure it looks nice. So many things you expect to just work, and it's like, oh, you can't do it that way because it's Mac. Nah, I could do this other way. Just like, shove my head in the garbage disposal. Shove the computer in the garbage disposal, except the company might fire me because they spent $4,000 on it. That sounds very familiar because up till like this year I ran AMD from 2018 till this year. So about 7 years I ran AMD. I had a RX 580, and I hear the combination of Windows changing driver things and AMD just sucking at writing drivers. Like, oh, it used to give me headaches. It'd be like, one week you'd be like, oh, my games run mean frame rate and like solid it. Next week I did the AMD driver update. Nope. Computer black screen, restart. I think Fortnite. Yeah. Incoming comments, baby game. Like, say what you will, I've been playing it for a few years, and because it's Unreal Engine, it like puts a decent amount of load on the computer, and fucking, it'd like freak the graphics card out, and it'd be like, oh, sick, my GPU's frozen, the computer's frozen. Yeah. And then AMD be like, oh, our driver didn't work anyway, lol. Try in 3 years. Then the driver will work. Unless you're on Linux, in which case it just works, and it works way better than NVIDIA for some reason. Well, not actually for some reason. AMD are actually kind of cool, and they just have the open source driver, and they just contribute to that in Linux, rather than NVIDIA, where they've got a proprietary driver that doesn't always play nice, and the open source driver is actually just kind of shit. From memory, I haven't ran Linux on NVIDIA graphics for a long time. Case in point, I was running the 580 for ages. But like, yeah, AMD, they got the driver good for the Polaris GPU, so they aimed the RX 400 series and 500 series. I think a couple years ago they managed to get it solid. And then it's kind of been, well, they have done any big updates to it since. Where in the video, like my 3070, I've never had that problem of one day the games work and the next day my computer crashes. Been 100, not 100 years, just like 10 maybe. When the hell did the 480 come out? Ah! Stupid keyboard. 480. 2016. Okay, so 8 years. Fuck, it's wild to think I probably paid as much for my 580 used, or almost as much as I did for my fucking 3070. Oh, we should put in an extra username. Anyway, this is all too new. AMD making graphics cards. I think you mean ATI, fellas. Who out here rocking they Matrox? I have one of them somewhere. Like a dual head something or other. Once this computer is actually like solid and boots and lets me pick between the operating systems, then we can do graphics card racing. And I will fish out all the AGP cards I've got that actually work. Oh, I saw that. And it's like, oh yeah, if you're running like early Core 2 Duo, it won't run. And it's like, well, I hate to tell you, maybe you shouldn't be running early Core 2 Duo. Oh shit, I left the internet plugged in. Uh-oh. I was like, why is this here? What do we have drivers for? Oh shit, you've got drivers for everything. I don't believe you. Yeah, man. Yeah. We got a networking driver, that's cool. Out comes the CD. Doesn't ME come with this? Yeah, we haven't got graphics drivers, so that's why it hasn't loaded. Once I... What is... Oh, the compact flat card reader on the front. I did take the disc out. First thing I want to do is make sure system command is activated to make sure we didn't format the wrong partition. Very important. Because we've already done that. Yeah, it is a funny point. Not many games I actually play really take full advantage of the 3070. I won't need to buy a new graphics card until I buy a higher res monitor. Honestly. Cyberpunk, even with ray tracing on like medium, still looks good. I don't have to use DLSS, and it's still like 60 FPS. I don't play a lot of brand new games because they all cost $120. That's fully understandable. Come on, System Commander. That's right, we did leave... Did we leave petition? I have no idea. Anyway, this is the wrong disc. We need that one. Right. I really should get a card reader out here. Just thinking, this would be made a lot faster. But I did. Where'd Windows 2000 go? Oh, fuck! Is it unknown? Ah, oh, fuck! Fucking System Commander is supposed to hide the other partitions so that we can't fucking have this happen. It's not supposed to. That partition with NT loader on it is not supposed to be visible. What time is it? I can't see. 8:57. We've been here for fucking 45 minutes. What the fuck? It's because we've installed ME over the partition where NT loader was. Very epic. No, I'm going off what the fucking thing says. I throw this. Why the fuck do I want to run Windows 2000 anyway? Just format the whole thing, put XP on it. Yeah, well, when we had ME installed first, then we had to format the whole drive. I trust nothing. I wonder if System Commander can fix it. No updating. Bullshit. Okay, so we're literally just missing the bootloader. The operating system is here. I wonder if you can just install the bootloader. That's because someone clearly... Yeah, because it fucking should be smarter than that. It should know that I'm going to do dumb things. How come BeOS just keeps working? Fucking piece of shit. There must be some way to, like, reinstall the bootloader from the C. Oh, I wonder if it's got the recovery console, my favourite. Recovery console, my beloved. Get in the fucking drive. Go away, System Commander. System fucking commanding shit. We still got to install drivers on ME. That's half the problem is, I have all the drivers. They're on the FTP. I can't get onto the FTP from here. Yeah, the joke there is I don't actually have an XP disk on hand. I've got heaps of them. They're just not within arm's reach. So we're going to do it from the 2000 disk. That's why my threat of, oh, we'll just install XP, fuck Windows 2000 and ME. Why did we pick the losers? Is just talk. It's because, yeah, I don't want to go in the house and grab the XP discs. I have a Service Pack 3 disc somewhere. Because I'd rather not accidentally leave the internet in, install Service Pack 1. Vista time on the Pentium 3. Perhaps. That could be a funny. It does say we can install Longhorn. Maybe we install Longhorn. Although, honestly, if we're doing that, I'm putting another hard drive in here. What the hell is that? Oh. Kind of looked like a wreath of flowers from here. I was like, what the fuck? What emote is this? Ugh. Well, if we're going to do that, I've learnt my lesson and we're not burning them on this. I will grab another computer. Perhaps the all-reliable, mighty Windows XP Core Duo gaming machine. It just always works. NEC, they just build computers really goodly. I never have any problems with my NEC PowerMate. Every other computer is like fucking shit. Need to throw out a lot of these. That's a later problem. Book some time off work or something. Hey, they can do whatever they want with the names. That computer works. We can play Crysis 2 on it. Console. Shit. Enter. Yes. Oh, Microsoft still have the documentation on how to fix it. Okay. Which one's the disk drive? Oh, J? Okay. Copy J I 386 T to the C. Oh, it wants us to to make a new boot.ini file. I don't know if we've got a text editor. Yeah, we probably don't because it's the recovery console. I don't want to just randomly run things. You guys tell me this how it breaks. Watch. See? No. No, we don't. Yes. Still need a boot.ini file. The instructions from learn.microsoft.com/enus/troubleshoot/Windows Server/performance/troubleshoot NTLDR is missing error tell me to make a boot.ini file, but I need to do that on another computer apparently. It needs to be saved on floppy disk. That doesn't have floppy drive. This is. Oh, we'll go back to Windows ME. We'll make the file. Oh, okay. Exit. It is exit. Yay. Will that restart the computer for me? Yeah, it says applies to Windows 2000. This article applies to Windows 2000. Support for Windows 2000 ends on July 13th, 2010. For more information, see the Microsoft Support Lifecycle Policy. I can read, don't worry. I appreciate the double checking. Hey, did that fix it? Is it gonna just boot now? Oh. Let's restart that real quick. I will make that boot.ini file very quickly. There's a floppy disk. I have like a bunch of them. Hold on. We have sound. I hate computers. Right. Is there anything on here? Yes, there is. We do, but like, Emmy should not be able to get updates yet. We're gonna fix that later. Yeah, it's just using some generic Intel driver. Oh, okay. Probably means we don't have like DOS sound. Not that it necessarily matters right this sec. We might. Ah, yeah. See, I think Windows has loaded a generic driver. Which I think, to be fair, is about what the Sigmatel driver is, so like, meh. Right. Note. Run. Notepad. Yay! Now. Multi. Disk. Hard disk. Partition. One. This is probably not the right numbers. Fucking hell. That would be Fucking hell. That would be the smart person move, but I'm not a smart fella. Hey. It's always a do as I say, not as I do thing here. Now. What do you mean, you mean? I always have the best advice. I just rush into things. What's Thursday looking like for me? I don't know, I have work on Thursday. I don't know, I don't have anything on Thursday. Should I have things on Thursday? 10 gig per hour stress maybe 10,000. That's what I did. No. Yeah, and like, I wanted to try something different. I'm not up that end of the, I'm down that end of the country until sort of the end of the month. And even that's, it's primarily for my granddad's 80th. I can potentially pick stuff up from that dude's massive shed of shit. But yeah, I'm at the moment not anywhere. I hadn't even heard that company until I quickly googled them. I don't sell like VoIP through the business, or looks like they do mobile. But what do you call it? I have cloud PBX for the business, so I do that through Hero Internet. Just because that's what we used at my old MSP. It's just what I'm used to. Like, I don't know if they're, you know, known as good or not. They just, what do you call it? Oh, what I'm used to. Put it in H. Enter. A. I know. Copy. Root. I know. C. Root. I know. No. Type. C. Root. I know. See, I knew. We're getting tripped up. Wait. Copy. C. N-I. H. Root. Don't I know. H. Hero seem pretty good. I've talked to their support and stuff before, like when I was working as an MSP, and they seem pretty good. It's pretty chill. I have a Hamilton landline, which I mainly use for voicemail, so I forward my cell phone through to there when I'm not available, because it means I can have a pre-recorded message just as an MP3 up there. I don't know what the fuck I've done here, by the way. We're just gonna we're gonna roll with it. But yeah, I like Hero. I assume that you can do it other. I just top up my Hero account with like $20 every 3-4 months. I pay like $4 for the line. Because I don't call out or actually really have many call in through Hero, it doesn't affect me too much. Let's try this. Is it going to work this time? Hey! We'll ignore that. From picking Windows 2000, you can also now pick me. Ooh, yeah, that would be a pain. Hero are definitely a lot better with that. Where I think they auto top up my account when it goes under a certain amount, but like, yeah, they don't just not use the credit that's there. That would piss me right off. Another one I've used a bit is Voyager. They seem fairly popular. I don't know. Their PBX system is a cunt. Heroes is really straightforward for like setting call flows and shit. Voyager's makes me want to blow my brains out every time. Every time I had to use it. I don't use it now, so it doesn't bother me too much. What is J? Okay, so this is ME. Ah! This is Windows 2. What is it? There we go. I think it's... Oh, I don't think it. It's H because I've got the stupid card reader. D, E, F, and G. Jesus, fucking coughing a bunch. I need to go and drink a bunch of fluids after this. Cool. So now we've got 3 operating systems and none of them have all the right drivers. But hey, they're all booting. This is what we in the industry call a W. This is where I find out BeOS doesn't work anymore. Right. There's me. See, we have sound drivers. I didn't believe it either. Right. Now we do the very responsible thing, and we take it on the internet. So I presume... Yeah, it's on the network. MSN? Oh, yes! Say, which Internet Explorers? This is gonna be like 4, isn't it? I don't know, 5.5. Am I blind? Yeah, I am. G'day. Alright. I think for the minute that's all we want. Where did they just download to? Nowhere. I'm really smart like that. Oh, to the root of the drive. Fuck's sake. No, we're going to do a bunch at one go, as God intended. I mean, that is why they invented delivery services. I should mention at some point, we are going to swap this monitor out for a CRT. I have one. I have like 4. But like, the LCD is more convenient at the minute. What I kind of want to do, once I get around to moving the stream PC into the rack, and then just running some video wires and control wires over here, I want to dedicate half the desk for my repair business, with like a modern monitor and modern peripherals, and then the other half for the retro stuff. I just have to get around to disassembling this PC. This stream PC has been real rock solid. Just like 4th Gen i5, 1060. And all it does is stream. Alright, what resolution are we at? 800 by 600? That's good enough. So we want demon tools. And then what do we got? I definitely copied regular Quake 3 onto here, so I'm going to find it. No. This is UT99. Dude, you remember how long that took last time? I'm not sitting here for another hour on a Sunday installing Unreal Tournament. That took freakishly too long. Cause yeah, like that would be like perfect. No, absolutely not. Especially because I don't know how much of that was the disk drive and how much was just the hard drive. I'll put the disk in and see if we can install just UT99. Actually, yeah, you know what? Battlefield Vietnam. That is a... probably much quicker to copy over the network than off the DVD on the DVD drive that I don't think works too good. Yeah, well, that's actually where I got it from. The last LAN party I went to, they were playing Battlefield Vietnam, and I was like, oh, bet? Okay, I'll play. Yeah, that was sort of the problem we ran into. It was ended up being like 2v2, and just nothing happened for like a solid hour. Still fun. Given, like, you know, I don't mind, what is it, like Battlefield 1942 or even Battlefield 2 is pretty good. Sorry, just sort of clearing my throat a bit. Do the mini boss thing. Cambodian incursion as humans. So USA is 30 of you putting a screwed wall of anger line up with M60. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, so G is the compact flashcard slot. Intriguing. Thought processes. So maybe some of these games that are a bit bigger but not too big, I can just chuck them on a card from my computer rather than doing this freaking file transfer over the network shit. Oh, cool, that's done. Alright. Well, Vietnam just finished, so... That's obviously all very legitimate. Like, EA made that program, obviously. I'm gonna assume we don't need that. We do need DirectX, however. Crap. No, this is a JPEG. That might be why, actually, thinking about it. Fine, you can turn on active bloody loser desktop. Oh yeah. Good old EA. I don't know why I assumed it would have had the DirectX files in there, but no. Nah, check. Those are all like... I actually have no idea what file types they are. Yeah, because that's what I thought. Surely, you know, it'd be in the redistributable folder. And nothing I have to hand probably has DirectX 9 on it. Right, the Unreal Tournament disc. Unreal Tournament uses OpenGL, I think. Anyway, this is downloading anyway. Oh no, it might use DirectX. Yeah, it does. It says DirectX on it. I should read before I say things, huh? Let's see, what's the direct? Oh, we're DirectX 7. Wow, it did it. Oh, good. Ah, no, it did not. There we go. Man, I suck at this. Yeah, it is a bit more goofy on the picture than the original one. It's taking a lot of restraint to make some sort of joke linking this to all being Dave Plummer's fault. You're so right. Like, oh my god, Pitbull's lagging. That was a much more respectable score. Yeah. No, apparently not. Apparently it found things wrong on fresh installs of Windows that weren't actually like anything wrong. There's a dude on Twitter who managed to get a copy and tried it out. And sort of it tries very hard for you to not uninstall it, like practically begging. Which I think is part of why he got sued. Yeah, CCleaner is also kind of shit. Automatic cleaners in general are just kind of junk. Because no one makes them with an honest goal. Or if they do, they get bought out by companies that don't have honest goals in mind. The only cleaner that I've ever found that was like worked as it said on the tin, was like decent and was free, was there's a PowerShell script that automatically it goes through your system and removes any of those shitty fucking HP programs that they include with their machines out of the box. Like HP Wolf Security and HP fucking this and HP fucking that, HP Support Assistant you don't actually need. And you just run it and it like cleans it all out in the background. That I liked. That works pretty good. Every other one, CCleaner is alright. It does an okay job. You know, it finds those temp files and shit. But it was a lot better sort of 5-6 years ago. Fuck, even more than that actually. Probably like 10 years ago. Yeah, no. No, I have a hatred for those and fucking driver updater programs. Anytime I see, what is the current one that goes around? Driver updater 1? And then they're like, oh, my computer's not running right. It's like, fuck, no shit. It's because you've downloaded this random program you don't need and it's fucked up a driver. Wow. Who would have thunk it? $159, thanks. You know, I'm a reasonable person when it's not your fault. When you install and download random things, like, it's worse if I've already had to remove it once and I find it back on there. And it's like, no, you don't need that. Why are you installing that? Oh, it makes the computer go faster. No, it doesn't. It's frozen. Yes, it is. Where the fuck's the restart button? There it is. But yeah, driver updaters, they can suck a fat one. Angry. Any dumb thing I rather liked one client put on. Oh god. That is kind of cool. Oh no. I did improperly shut it down, so we probably should let it do its thing. No, that does sound kind of cool. I never really got into all that stuff like the what do you call it, like Windows gadgets or rain meter. Sort of seem to use too much resources for my crappy computer to really handle. That is funny. Alright. Nope. That's a good sign that we're on DirectX 9. Yay! What's the one you said? Cambodian incursion. Number of bots 32. Fuck it. It would be America. This thing really needs some more RAM. I might have a bit of a dig tonight after this and sort of see if I can figure out where my SD RAM's gone. Because I think most of this is just it trying to load into memory. One day we'll be able to play the game. Holy crap. We're really getting the full feel of playing PC games. Can't wait to get a copyright claim for this, by the way. I assume this is copyrighted music. Anticipation. I could go have a cup of tea while I'm waiting. Oh, this is just like the good old days. This hard drive really needs replacing. After this is done, I'm going to clone-zilla that, I think. Because we spent too long resetting things up, and I don't want to do it a third time. If it happens a third time, I'm selling the damn computer. Oh, the bar's full. I didn't check what graphics settings we were at. This is a GeForce 4, so it should be fine, but like... Oh, yeah, it should be fine, alright. Oh, this, I can feel the hard drive. Oh, we're playing anti-stealth. I think this is a hard drive and RAM problem. Because like that hard drive light has not turned off. That too, I think. Okay.
Go, go, go!
This is shocking. Oh, never mind, I figured it out. Oh, God. I think we'll definitely be taking our assault of the Viet Cong on foot. God. Come on, turn around. Shoot the Viet Cong.
Position under attack. Do you copy? We're getting wasted. Fall back.
We killed one. Oh, yeah, nah, okay. That's enough of this. Given how solid the hard drive light's been, this might be one for, once I've done a hard drive or SSD swap on this. Yeah, given that it's currently locked up trying to quit. So these tuning away. This is a fresh install from Windows ME. Yeah, but you know, it should. You can see what have we got running? Like a couple of control panel things. That's about it. I would say, without a shadow of the doubt, that the hard drive in here is probably half bugged. I have other drives. It just needs to be swapped in. Right. I think that's what we'll call it for today. The computer is booting all 3 operating systems again. I'm going to back them up and swap the hard drive out. But I'm going to do that off camera because it's boring. Ideally on Tuesday, we'll do some more. I have nothing on this week except for work. So I'm not out of the bloody city or anything like that. So in theory, I should be around. Oh, no, we won't. I'm not here Tuesday night. I'm going to go see Deadpool. But Thursday this week, Thursday night, I will do some more old computer stuff. Until then, I'll catch you guys later. Let's see. If... he's not live. Okay. Alright. I'll catch you fellas next time.